swear the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. You can have a seat over here. And then pull that microphone down in front of you. And just remember, if you can point it down towards you a little bit more. There you go. And remember when you speak to project with your voice, okay?
Okay.
Sir, would you give us your full name and spell your last name?
Marlon Terrell Ivory, I-V-E-R-Y,
Your home address?
604 East Coast Street.
Is that here in Akron?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Ivory, buddy.
32.
Okay. Are you related in any way to Kenan Ivery?
Yes, that's my brother.
All right. Who's older, you or Kenan?
Kenan,
Okay. And so how much older is Kenan than you?
4 years.
All right. Do you have any other brothers and sisters?
Yes, my sister Janae Ivory, and I got a brother, he's deceased, his name was Henry Ivory.
And your brother that's deceased, when did he die?
2011.
How did he die?
He was murdered.
Have they caught the guilty party?
No.
Mr. Ivory, what is the extent of your education?
I graduated 12th grade,
All right, and from what high school?
East High School.
That's East High School here in Akron?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any other educational attainment after that?
No.
Mr. Ivory, do you have any type of physical problems?
Yeah, I got a minor case for cerebral palsy. I have a minor case for cerebral palsy.
And how long have you had that?
All my life.
Now, did you live with your brother Kenan for most of your younger years?
Yes. Yes.
And he was 4 years older?
Yes.
As a result of your cerebral palsy, particularly when you were in school, did you have any problems?
Yes.
What kind of problems?
You know, kids will pick on me.
Because of your affliction?
Yes.
And was Kenan around?
Yes, he was.
Did he do anything about this? People picking on you?
Yeah, he used to stand up for me.
You're 32 years old, and has he been standing up for you all your life?
Yes.
How has he helped you out?
You know, being an older brother, you know, been there for me, supported me in everything I did, you know, just all around being there.
Have you been able to get any type of employment because of your cerebral palsy?
No, I haven't. I worked like years ago, but that wasn't that long. I didn't last that long.
And did you say Kenan helped support you?
Yes, he would like, you know, pay for my haircuts and stuff like that. Give me clothes.
Right. You testified that your brother Henry was shot and killed 4 years ago, is that right?
Yes.
Was it, if I were to suggest, December of 2011?
Yes.
Is that refresh your memory?
Yes.
How did you react to that?
Oh, that really hurt me, you know, because that's like my best friend. You know,
Let's see, if I can give the family hierarchy, Kenan would be the oldest, is that correct?
yes,
Then it would have been you,
yes,
and then you have a sister, is that correct?
yes.
And then it would have been Henry?
No, Henry was older than my little sister.
Okay. So Henry was the third oldest, is that correct?
Yes.
How old was Henry when he died?
He was 25.
You indicated that was pretty tough on you. Can you tell us if it had any effect on Kenan?
Well, yeah, you know, he was hurt. You know, I was a little brother. You know, he felt, you know, kind of responsible. Like, he felt like he ain't protected, you know. It would hurt any typical brother, especially when he was close like that.
So did he protect Henry or look after Henry the same way he looked after you?
I mean, yeah, he didn't really have to do because Henry was able, but he still looked after him.
He was his baby brother.
Yeah, he looked after him. So,
The death of your brother Henry, you did indicate that affected Kenan, is that correct?
yes,
Did it affect the other members of the family?
yes. Respect to everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ivory. The state may have a question for you.
Morning, Mr. Ivory.
Morning.
If I heard you right in your testimony, Henry was, you considered him to be your best friend, is that correct?
Yes.
And when he died and he was murdered, how did that affect you? How would you describe the effects on your life from that?
It affected me a whole lot, you know, because that's like one of the only people I would talk to besides Kenan and my sister.
And in your adult life, you have been convicted before, correct?
Yes,
And showing that in 2009 you were convicted of trafficking in marijuana, in 2011 trafficking in marijuana, in 2012 possession of marijuana.
yes.
You've never been convicted of a gun charge, though, of violent offense, have you?
I had a gun charge.
You did have a gun charge?
Yeah, I had a gun charge.
What year was that?
That was the same one as 2009. It was one case.
After you were convicted of these offenses, did you follow the law and not carry a gun after that?
Yes.
No, you're
All right, this is swear the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Yes. I consider yourself under oath, and I see right there. Hold that down in front of you, and then you have to remember to, you can also bend just a half. There you go. Just remember to project when you speak, okay? Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Give us your name to the court reporter. Spell your first name and your last name.
My name is Janae, Ginneh. Last name is Ivory.
And who is this person?
That's my big brother, Kenan Ivery.
Okay. Do you have other brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have a total of 3 brothers. Kenan is the oldest, Marlon Ivory is the second oldest, and Henry Ivory is the third oldest.
So you are the baby of the family?
Yes,
Okay. Did you grow up in Akron?
yes,
Did you go to high school here?
yes,
Graduate?
yes, from Firestone High School in 2005.
Okay. What do you do now? Are you employed?
Yes,
What do you do?
I'm an LPN at Oriental House Detox and Crisis Center.
Okay. Tell the jury what is the Oriental House Detox and Crisis Center. Tell us a little bit about what that place is and what you do there.
Basically, we are a crisis center. We help those who are in crises, those who have alcohol and drug problems. I work in the department where we basically detox those who are coming off of alcohol and drugs and control their withdrawal.
Okay. So if somebody is overdosing or having gone through a bad period of drugs, they come to your place, you said the detox, the process of being detox can be pretty dangerous, correct?
Yes, very.
People can die, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And you're one of the nurses that takes care of their health and makes sure that they detox in a positive way.
yes.
Okay. I'm not going to come right now and ask you your age, but how much older is Kenan than you?
8 years.
Okay. When you grew up in Akron, correct?
Yes,
And your mother and father eventually divorced at some point in time, correct?
yes.
Prior to them getting divorced, who lived in the household together?
We all did. My mom, my dad, 3 of my brothers, Kenan, Henry, and Marlon, and myself.
Okay. How was Kenan as a big brother?
He was a great big brother.
Why?
He always protected us. Was there when we needed it. We needed him to be there. He just was always there for us.
Okay. When you said he always protected us, what do you mean by that?
Well, anytime there was, as kids growing up, maybe teased or something like that, he just came to our rescue and made sure that we were okay and, just basically being there for us when we were scared or, going through, my mom and dad's divorce and my brother's passing. We all kind of had a very, very close relationship with each other.
We just saw Marlon come in here, and we saw Marlon, and he walks with a limp, and he clearly has a disability, right?
Yes.
Do you remember Marlon especially being kicked out by neighborhood people?
Yes.
Would Kenan stand for that?
No.
Okay. So he protected his disabled brother.
Yes.
All right. How old are you when your parents get divorced?
I may have been about 9 or 10.
Okay. And then when they get divorced, explain the split to me. How does the family split up?
Well, my mother, my brother Henry, and myself, we stayed at my mother's house. And then Kenan and Marlon went with my dad.
Okay. Still a lot of interaction between you and Henry in one house and Marlon and Kenan in the other house?
Yes, we still spent a lot of time together.
Okay.
Despite the divorce.
Your family growing up, and you talk about you and your brother and your mom and dad living together. I mean, there was really an extended family that lived close by, correct?
Yes.
Aunts and uncles and cousins.
Yes.
Sharing duplexes and sharing houses and everything like that. Would you describe your family as very close knit?
Yes.
And as far as your relationship with your brothers, Marlon, Henry, we'll talk about Henry a little bit later, and Kenan, would you describe yourselves as extremely close?
Very.
Okay. 4 years ago, about, Henry passes away, correct?
Yes.
Describe how that impacted, if you know. Well, let's do this. How did it impact you?
I was very hurt because me and him were very close in age. We were almost like twins. So I was very, very hurt and angry.
How did it impact Kenan, if you know?
He was very hurt as well.
How about your mom and dad?
They were hurt as well. My mom was distraught.
Tell us the effect it had on your mom losing her son.
It took a toll on her. As a person, she wouldn't want to go anywhere. She didn't want to come out the house. She didn't want to do anything for that matter. So, I tried to be there for her and, come over, cook, clean, and stuff like that for her to try to bring her up out of that depression that she was going through.
Is it fair to say she shut down?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have kids?
Yes.
How many?
Just one.
Boy or girl?
A girl.
Name?
Jordan.
How old?
6.
Does Marlon have kids?
No.
Okay. How about Henry? Does he have children?
Yes, he has 3 children.
And you know their names, ages?
Henry is 10, Cartier 6, and Henrietta is 3.
Okay. Did Kenan have much contact with Jordan, your own child?
Yes.
Describe him as no.
He was a great uncle.
Why?
Bought her gifts. Whenever we would come around, she would just run to him and, he would, hey Jordan, and hey Uncle Kenan, she loved all her uncles. They were always there. She was the first grandgirl. She was their first niece, so.
Let me guess, she's spoiled a little bit?
Yes.
Surprise. After Henry passed away, did Kenan have contact with Henry's kids?
Yes.
How? Describe it.
They would go and spend the night at the house, and we would all meet up at my mom's house during family gatherings or, just because. And they would all be excited to see him. The first thing they would say was, can we go over your house, Uncle Kenan? We want to come to your house.
Is it fair to say that after Henry passed away, Kenan accepted a little responsibility for Henry's kids?
Yes.
Okay. Does Kenan have kids?
Yes.
You know their names, ages?
Kenan, I kind of lost track of time. I think he'll be 12 in November.
Nobody's going to hold you to it. He's about 12 years old?
Yeah, I think his birthday is coming up in November. And Dominic,
How old Dominic?
10.
Okay. What do you call little Kenan?
Kiki.
Okay. You call him little Kiki?
Kiki man.
Okay. The type of family that you have, you talk about being close to everybody. Does the family, the extended family, you and your kids and Kenan's kids and Henry's kids and everybody, you guys spend a lot of time together?
Yes.
Have you seen Kenan interact with his own kids?
Yes.
Describe that.
He loved his kids very much, made sure that they had the things that they needed, had them in sports. They're both honor roll students. They're both great kids.
You said they're both great kids?
Yes.
Just head coach?
Yes.
I'd mark this. I'm going to mark it MA for mitigation A. I'm going to do that. I'm assuming I mark this defendant's exhibit MA. Have you seen that picture before?
Yes.
Okay. Person in the red sweater, who's that?
Marlon Ivory.
That's the person you just heard from?
Yes.
Okay. The person next to Marlon, that's,
Henry Ivory, the third.
when was this picture taken?
In December of 2011,
Just shortly before Henry's death?
a week before he died.
Okay. Who's this dragging young lady?
That's myself.
Okay. And then who's the person on the far right?
Kenan.
All right. These are the people that you grew up with, correct?
Yes.
I'll show you one more picture. I marked this defendant's exhibit MB. Seen that picture before?
Yes.
Okay. You know those people in that picture?
Yes.
Okay. Just take a corner, I'll meet you.
Sure.
that?
Myself, Henry, Marlon, Kenan.
Let's go left and right. Who's this guy right here?
Kenan's youngest son, Dominic.
That's Dominic. Who's that?
That's my daughter, Jordan.
Okay. Who's that?
Henry's son, Henry the Fourth. Henry's son, Cartier. And Kenan's oldest son, Kenan.
Okay, that's Kiki Man?
Kiki Man, yes.
Okay. After Henry passed away, before Henry passed away, Christmas, Thanksgiving, holidays, birthdays, what usually happens in the Ivery family?
We would usually get together at my mother's house.
Okay. Even after mom and dad got divorced, they still spent a lot of time in each other's house and everything, right?
Yes, he still always came to any function, birthday parties, any barbecues or anything like that.
I mean, even the tight-knitness of the family did not get changed by the divorce, right?
No.
After Henry passed away, how were the family gatherings?
We still got together. It was still kind of hard getting together and him not being there, but we still always made sure we came together.
So would Kenan always come?
Yes,
Or would he come by himself?
with his family,
Okay.
generally.
Would you describe Kenan as a family man?
Yes,
Okay. You see him interact with Kenan, you see him interact with his children, correct?
yes,
You've already told us about his interaction with his kids, right?
yes,
And you see him interact with your daughter, you see him interact with Henry's kids, correct?
yes.
Okay. Janae, thank you. Don't get up yet, they may have some questions for you.
Okay.
No questions, Jill.
All right. Thank you, Mary.
You swear the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God.
That's what we got.
Consider yourself under oath and have a seat right there. Hold that microphone down in front of you. Remember to keep your voice up when you speak, okay?
Okay.
The word here, Mr. Ivery, is project.
Pardon?
Keep your voice up so it carries to the back.
Okay.
All right. Your name, sir?
Henry O. Ivory II.
And you're the father of Kenan Ivery, is that correct?
Yes.
And you're also the father of 3 other children, is that correct?
Yes.
That would be Marlon, and then Henry,
Henry III.
and Janae, correct?
Yes.
All right. Now, who's the oldest?
Kenan is the oldest.
Then who is next oldest?
Marlon.
Okay. Next.
Henry III, who is deceased now.
All right. And your daughter is the
Janae.
that youngest?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, what's your home address?
My home address, 604 East Crozier Street,
That's your
Akron,
address.
Ohio. Yes.
Sir, what is your trade location or occupation?
I'm retired from the city of Akron.
And what's the department in the city of Akron you retired?
Akron Fire Department.
How long were you with the fire department?
I was with the fire department 22 years.
Right. What rank did you have when you retired?
Lieutenant.
And as a lieutenant, what did you do for the fire department?
Firefighting and paramedic duties and supervisor.
All right. Were you assigned to a specific fire station?
Yeah, 22 years I was at quite a few fire stations.
What was your last job description? You were a lieutenant, I understand. But what did you do as a lieutenant?
Just supervise station on certain days, yes.
All right. And where was your last station at?
My last station was Station 9 over on Dodge.
That would be the station, what I'll call the Highland Square area?
Yes,
That's right in the middle of a residential area?
yes.
Okay. Now, sir, when did you retire?
Retired in 98.
And have you done anything or another occupation since you've been retired?
Not really. I contracted cable from Time Warner for a while, but now basically I just watch over my grandkids and make sure.
And it's showing you this photo up here on the screen here. Looks like you've got about at least 5 grandchildren. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. And we've already had a discussion of some of those. 2 of those are Kenan's children. Is that correct?
Yes.
And a couple of them are Henry's children.
Yeah, Henry had 3.
All right. Now Henry's been gone now almost 4 years. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And he had 3 children when he passed away. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Who took over as the main role model, male role model for those children when the father passed away?
Well, I have a lot, especially when their mom started working, so, I make sure they're taken care of.
Did anybody else help you watch out for those children?
Yes, the uncles, Martin, Kenan, and their aunt, and their grandmother.
Let's talk about what Kenan did. Can you describe some of the things that Kenan did to help out with raising his nephews, I believe? Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And what did he do for his
Just make sure that, the needs was met. He, help get them into sports. He interact with them.
Okay. Did he provide any type of financial backing?
Yes, he bought them clothes.
All right. Your son Henry passed away suddenly, tragically.
Yes.
How did that affect you?
I was hurt. I mean, anytime you lose a son, you're hurt.
Okay. Do you know if it affected Kenan in any way?
Oh yeah, he was affected.
Also.
It hurt him also. It's just something. I've lost someone that's close to you always hurt.
Mr. Ivery.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Ivery. The state may have one question.
Okay.
No question, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ivery.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our morning break now. About 10:30, I'm going to give you, we'll say 10:32 or so. So I'll give you until 10 minutes till 10:50. I'm going to remind you not to discuss this case amongst yourselves. Don't permit anyone to discuss it with you or in your presence. Don't investigate this case in any fashion, don't make any final decisions until you've heard all the evidence, and keep clear of the many family members, witnesses, and parties that are all milling around. Please don't have any discussions with them also. All right? And just leave those notepads on your chairs there. All right? Thank you. All right?